When you're blessed to make the All-Star team,
no matter how many times,
it's always special. Number one, when your peers, the fans and your peers, that's awesome. So I'm excited about tonight.
We always are, and the way All-Star starters are determined has not changed. Fan vote counts 50%, player vote 25%, a media panel 25%. What is different from previous years is that here to help us reveal the 22 All-Star starters, we have a special guest.
Special guest.
She is Nicole Talbert from Ernst & Young here in Atlanta.
Hey,
Ernst & Young has tabulated the votes this year on behalf of the NBA and has been kind enough to hand deliver the results in this briefcase to us. Thank you so much, Nicole, for this live exclusive announcement of the All-Star starters.
Live and direct.
Here on TNT. So here's the deal. In years past, we would have a little heads up. And when the show started,
we'd already know.
We knew.
Like 10 minutes before.
If you wanted to know.
Well, people would be calling you. Shout out to Raymond Ritter. Love you, Raymond.
Call all my friends.
But we have no idea. Just like y'all at home. Who are the starters going to be? We do not know. So here we go. This is envelope number 1.
Western Conference. Oh, what is? Western Conference front?
It's the Western Conference front court.
Oh, you're the first to know, Ernie.
The captain, leading vote getter in the West, LeBron James.
Okay, all right.
This is one of the greatest players we've ever seen. Congratulations to LeBron and his family. And I just have to repeat what Kenny said. We knew he was making an All-Star game.
Yeah, we talk about GOATs and all that, him, Michael, Kobe, Shaq.
Yep.
Whatever. However, he is the best player for the longest in the NBA. I don't think any player has been as great as long.
Kareem?
Oh, my God.
No, as long. This is what, 18 years?
17 right now?
This long. Tell me a player this old was this good.
Kareem?
Kareem
wasn't good. No, Kareem was good. He wasn't this good this old.
I'll say this about LeBron. If he does win the scoring title this year, and he's right there in the thick of it, he would be the oldest scorer.
Nobody's been this great this old. I'm not saying.
At 37. Now,
he's played long. Nobody's been this great.
We could debate the merits of LeBron James if you'd like, but I think I'd rather get to the other two starters in the Western Conference front court. Nikola Jokic, who is the reigning MVP.
This is a big one here.
Andrew Wiggins of the Golden State
congrats,
Warriors.
Congratulations, Andrew.
Not to mention the job he does defensively.
I think the one thing when they traded for him, and I think we all, some people laughed when I said
in the D'Angelo Russell deal.
Right, I said going there he could be an all-star, and a lot of people didn't see it, but I did only because the role would change. As the primary scorer, I thought he would be great and an all-star in a secondary role. And now, being in a secondary role, his 18 to 20 points become much more meaningful. Because if you're counting on a guy to get 25 and he gets 20, then you're like, But if you're counting on a guy to get 14 and he gets 20, then he's an all-star. And that's what I thought would happen.
When you're such a young talent, they expect you to know how to win. He didn't know how to win. He was up and down, criticized a lot. But when he went to Golden State, similar to what JaVale McGee did, they taught him how to be a winner. They taught him how to play a certain way. And he's doing that. And I want to congratulate him and his family.
Well,
I'm definitely not mad at this.
Well, number one, congratulations. It's awesome. But what they really did was put him in his right spot. He can't be your best player. When he got that max deal in Minnesota, people think when you get max money, like Andrew Wiggins has got to be your third or fourth best player. That's what happened to a lot of guys. People assume when you make money, you can automatically, I'm the man. Andrew Wiggins is a good player, but he probably needs to be the third or fourth best player on your team to go with those other guys, and you can become an all-star. But if he's your best player, you saw what happened. So he's just in a great situation. He can be the third or fourth best player on that team, and it's congratulations.
Yeah, no doubt. Congratulations.
All-star.
And to Andrew Wiggins. Now, next up, because you like me to show this, is the West.
Yes.
Now, this one here is going to be very interesting.
And the winner is La La Land.
La La Land. That's funny. Yeah, that's good. I caught that, Ernie. I caught that.
Stephen Curry and Ja Morant.
Yes.
You know, I made a comment the other day that sort of went viral, but I think people misunderstood what I said. So he reminded me of Kobe. I didn't say it was the next Kobe. Reminded me of Kobe. You talk about Mamba mentality. His mentality and Kobe's mentality are similar. He knows he's the best player in the league. That's how he's supposed to play. Second, third year, dominating. You know, he's definitely a box office type player. People want to see him play. He's very excited. I'm very happy for him. Me and Chuck kind of knew this was going to happen, but you know, he definitely has that mentality where I don't care who I'm playing against on the court. This is my game, and I'm taking over.
You know, number one, congratulations to Ja Morant. He's been fabulous all year. He's had a couple little injuries, but when he's here, first of all, they got one of the best coaching staffs in the NBA. But me and Kenny got to tell you this funny story. So we were in the playoffs, Shaq, like
right before.
But he hadn't even drafted. He just left college. So we were on the set getting ready for the game, and this little kid come up and say, "Hey, Mr. Smith, Mr. Barkley, I want to say hello." And we're like, "Hey, nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah." And he walks away, and me and Kenny say, "Kenny, who's that?"
We had no idea.
I had no idea. And we said, "Kenny, who's that little kid who came
because
in
of his size and stature.
Yeah.
He plays so much bigger.
He plays a lot bigger.
We thought he was like 6'4", 6'5",
I thought,
watching him in college.
I thought it was somebody had their kid there.
And then he came to the set. He was like 110 pounds.
You know what he remind me of? Like Dame Lillard. And not as far as a player. When I met Dame Lillard, I thought he was going to be bigger than that.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing with Ja. But they both are terrific players. But I'm happy for Ja Morant.
I was watching the post-game show on the Grizzlies telecast last night, and he talked about hopefully being able to get home to his grandmother's to watch the show from there.